Fantastic work from our Cornell reporter, Rocco DeMilo. Thank you so much. We're going to transition things over from college football to professional football. It is time for Monday Night Pick'em, where Ryan and I will predict our scores from the latest NFL games this season. Last week's contest featured an NFC West clash between the LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. The Niners prevailed, beating LA 24-9 after a dominant fourth quarter where they outscored the Rams 10-0. That was a tight one before then. Taking a look at our current scoreboard, we're scoreless as we both chose the LA Rams.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough one last week for us, Max, but this week we're going to head back towards the east as the Kansas City Chiefs play host to the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Chiefs side of things, they lead the AFC West with a 3-1 record and have had a very promising start. They enter this matchup fresh off a 41-31 win over the best team in the NFC South thus far, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kansas City will be without starting kicker Harrison Butker but for the fourth straight week and will use new signee Matthew Wright, who is 2 for 2 on his field goal attempts. Quarterback and Super Bowl 54 champion Patrick Mahomes is 8th among passers in the league, tossing for 1,006 yards on the season thus far.
Meanwhile, for the Raiders, after a wild card run last season, they're off to a disappointing 1-3 start, but will look to get things rolling after their 32-23 victory over the Denver Broncos last Sunday. Offensively speaking, Josh Jacobs dominated the ground game, rushing for 144 yards with 2 touchdowns. Additionally, Davante Adams recorded 9 receptions for 101 total yards. The defense was a plus last week for the Raiders as well, limiting Denver to just under 300 yards. Rihanna, let's start with you. We got to get on the board. We got to get the right team. Who do you got?
I agree with you, Max. I think I'm going to make the safe pick. I'm going 27-24 Chiefs. Kansas City's game isn't really rushing, and even if it was, you said the Raiders' defense was good last week, but it hasn't been great throughout the season. It isn't great on the ground. Kansas City has one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and the Raiders' passing defense is 24th in the league, just not very strong. All around, the Chiefs are just a stronger team, but it is a division rivalry, so I think it's going to be a close game.
Well, I agreed with you last week. I'm going to agree with you one more time here. I think there's going to be a little bit more of a larger margin between the two teams. 28-17 Chiefs, my score. They've won 15 of the last 18 against Las Vegas. How about this? They've outscored the Raiders 89-23 in their last 2 games dating back to last season. They're back at home as well. We know how much those Kansas City Chiefs fans love to support their guys. Speaking of support for Sports Final comes from Chili's, located at 608 South Meadow Street in Ithaca. Their bar menu includes boneless and bone-in wings and the Bar Philly sandwich with NFL games shown on their bar TVs. More information at chili's.com and 607-272-5004.
As we head to break, make sure to stay tuned as we have a very special guest joining us in studio to talk more about the MLB postseason. Don't leave your seats. Sports Final. We'll be right back.